Welcome back to the Man United stream. Hope you're doing well out there. It is Saturday and we have a 3 PM kickoff this afternoon with Manchester United playing against Crystal Palace. Manchester United are set to face Crystal Palace at home for the second time in 5 days after a 3-0 League Cup triumph on Tuesday night. The Red Devils are vying to win 3 consecutive home games against Palace in all competitions. Palace are unbeaten in their previous 3 Premier League visits to Old Trafford under Roy Hodgson, winning the last 2. Manchester United have won just 4 of the past 10 top flight meetings, drawing 3 and losing 3. Now, Manchester United's league defeat by Brighton a fortnight ago brought an end to that 31 game unbeaten record at Old Trafford in all competitions. Man United are still under immense pressure to go ahead and win today's game against Crystal Palace. Now, they are missing key players from injury. The latest news out of Manchester United is that defender Lisandro Martinez faces an absence of at least 2 months because of a reoccurring foot injury. Sergio Reguilon is also out with a muscle injury, meaning that Sofian Amrabat is likely to continue in that unfamiliar role to him at left back. Midfielders Christian Eriksen and Scott McTominay are in the squad after illness, but winger Anthony will not be available despite him returning to training yesterday. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, are missing their striker Edouard, who's out with a hamstring strain. Dean Henderson also picked up an injury at Old Trafford on Tuesday and is most likely out of today's game. Manchester United are expected to have Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes return to the first team today against Crystal Palace. Now, how we expect Manchester United to line up in today's game is Onana in goals, Varane and Lindelof playing as centre-backs, Dalot as right-back and Amrabat as that left-back, Casemiro in the CDM position and Eriksen and Mount playing further up in the midfield with Fernandes, Højlund and Rashford leading the attack. Now, that is the lineup we think Manchester United are going to go with in this game against Crystal Palace. There could be a few changes. Hannibal could be left in the team, but it's highly unlikely we think that Hannibal will be playing in today's game. Now, Manchester United will be looking for another good performance like they had on Tuesday against Crystal Palace, but Crystal Palace will be coming out in this Premier League game fired up and ready to take all 3 points. Crystal Palace have had a better run in the Premier League and they are just 1 single point away from Manchester United in the Premier League table. Let us know your thoughts and comments on this game. What are your score predictions? What do you think will happen in today's game? Now, we think it's going to be a harder game for Manchester United, but we feel Manchester United have got just too much class on the pitch and they should be winning at least 2-0 against Crystal Palace. And as we've just confirmed, Crystal Palace are missing their key striker Edouard, who's already scored 4 goals this season in the 6 games that they've played, and him not playing for Crystal Palace today means that that's a positive for Manchester United, and Manchester United should be able to control the game and not concede any goals and go out there and score some goals. Højlund should be leading the attack today. Martial will be back on the bench. Make sure you hit that like button on the video. Make sure you subscribe. You are watching the Man United streamer channel by the fans for the fans.